Good morning. Whoops. Anyway, great opener. The new year is coming. Would you believe it? Another year. What is it going to be? 2024? Holy moly. Let me have a sip of coffee on that one. Anyway, my dieting has not been great. It's not been horrible, but I did gain a pound. Dang it. And it's so hard to lose, too. But that's okay. I might have gained more since I ate those popcorn shrimp last night. They were in Maggie's freezer, and I don't know, I just felt hungry. You know what's wrong? I'm going to tell you what's wrong. I haven't had my whole grains in a while. So today, we're going to make my famous vegan cornbread. Yay! So simple, guys. So simple. However, I don't have ground oats. I'm going to be lazy, and instead of using the ground oats, I am going to use Kodiak pancake mix as my baking mix because it's got whole grains and extra protein in it. And I'm going to use a cup of cornmeal. Now I also have corn flour, which I found on the table in the foyer of my apartment building. There's always something they're giving away. I got some jasmine rice, and just sometimes there'll be a little box and there'll be little individual packets, and I'll grab one or two, yeah? So do I want to use just cornmeal or the corn flour? I think I'm going to use just the cornmeal. So let me get that together in a bowl, and I'll show you what I do next. That was dumb. Somehow or other, I laid this down on its side with it open in the freezer. You can't keep nothing out here in Florida because cockroaches. Right, so I'm using, I know it's backwards, Pearl Milling Company, which I order from Walmart when I get Walmart delivery. Last time I tried to order Walmart delivery, because I've got that, Plus, Walmart Plus, they had less than half of what I had on my list, and I didn't want to replace it with, alternative, more expensive stuff. So I said, cancel. So I've got my so-called mixing bowl, it really is a container, and a cup of lovely Pearl Milling Company yellow cornmeal. Ta-da! And I have some Kodiak pancake mix. Protein pancake mix. You can get this in buttermilk too, which would give it a more sour flavor, but since I can't taste, I don't care. Alright, let's do a cup of that. So 1 cup of cornmeal, 1 cup of Kodiak. Now, because the cornmeal has no rising agent in it, I shall add baking powder. I'm sorry this is backwards, but I notice with this phone, the sound isn't right if it's turned the other way around in recording. Don't ask me why. I don't know. What do you think? 2 teaspoons? Why not? Alright, what do we got here now? We've got flours and flour, meal, and some bacon powder. What should we do now? We're not going to use any oils. Do you know why? Because oils are calories. Let's not go there. I'll use it in things like, if I need to brown something or stir fry it. I even put olive oil in my vegetable soup because it gives it nice richness. It mixes with those diced canned tomatoes and makes a beautiful, rich broth. Very satisfying if you're not eating meat. Okay, so, oh my, I'm at a loss. Okay, I need sweetener, indeed, and I think I shall use honey. Yes, honey. And because I'm using honey, I think I will use a 1/4 cup. The ants have been crazy here. Little teeny tiny ones. And they get, whoa, all over the place. Whoa. I'd lick that, but I think it's unsanitary to do such a thing. Okay, so I'm getting my honey in my bowl. I know, isn't this a great cooking show? I'm telling you. I need this. Thank you that you were here, available for me. Mwah. We're gonna get all that honey out, because boy is it expensive. It's local raw honey. This was wildflower, which is cheaper than orange blossom, which makes sense because Florida has lost most of its oranges, and I think it's from when I come down here in the 90s for the first time. Wow, there was an orange grove on every corner, and then the growth just kept getting worse and worse down here as the years went on. I wonder if I should put hot water in this and get all the honey out. I could just lick it. This is silly. Okay, so I get my sweetener, a 1/4 cup of honey. Let me... Sorry for all the licking. I know, I'm going to get a troll. That's for you in advance. Alright, I'm going to rinse this off in hot water and stick it on my drying towel so that the ants won't be as attracted. And I'm going to grab some silk coconut milk. I like it because it's not all thick and weird like oat milk, and it's not watery like soy milk, but I like coconut milk. Can I just say that? Okay. I think I'm gonna need about 1.5 cups, but you know, this is just a weird recipe I made up. I just go with it. I used that plant-based Plant Warrior Woman or whatever that one is, but I didn't like the applesauce. Let's not go there. This has more than enough fat and richness to make a nice cornbread. I forgot to preheat my toaster oven. Let's do that right now. We want to bake, but we want to bake at 350, not 325. So I'm heating a mini oven to 350, getting out my glass pan. It works well, though I have another glass pan that's about that big, and that makes it taller, higher, if I want like a taller. Do I? Yeah, I could save this one. I'm going to make chocolate cake today too, which is also going to be just that one I use banana in. We'll do it together. Okay. Butter. I'm very disorganized this morning, and that's perfectly all right. What did I do with my butter? Oh, there you are. Eee. So now I have this mess in my freezer, and I got to get my vacuum cleaner out. But I wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. What have I been up to? I don't know. Oh, I've started my spring cleaning. I know it's not spring. I get it. Ugh. Come on, you. I got this for $6 at Kohl's. It's just a little, what I love about it is you can go fridge and freezer the oven. And I think I'm going to make my cornbread in this because it's a lot smaller than, you know, when I do it. It doesn't have the, I don't know why it's a lot smaller. Don't even ask me. So we're going to put this back because this is going to be for my chocolate cake. And we're going to grease that up with butter. Yes, I still use butter. You can't completely veganize me because I love butter and it's what I want, and I'm going with that. So I take my stick and la la la. If I have like a wax paper from the butter left over, I just rub that all over the pan. This isn't going to be perfect by any means. I'm in a hurry. I'm starving. This is going to be my breakfast, and it also is my snack when I feel like, am I hungry and I'm not quite sure? I know, you'd say, well, don't eat. Well, sometimes I just feel empty. It could be emptiness of the soul. I don't know. But sometimes I just feel empty, and I'll be like, I'll eat a piece of cornbread. Greased. Alrighty then. Now we're going to finish this guy up. Got everything in there, don't I? And let's do, how am I for time? Oh my, we're moving right along. This is a little difficult to pour this way. So let's try 1 cup and see what our consistency is with that. Because I like, I like it to be relatively dense. I'm going to use both mixers. Because, why? I don't know. Because I'm crazy, I guess. Hey, the oven's already ready. Now, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for not too wet, but not too dry. If it's too dry, and this looks like it's too dry. Yeah. If it's too dry, you're not going to get something. It's going to be just too crumbly and stuff. So I'm going to put a little less than another cup. So I'm borderlining around 2 cups of coconut milk. Whoa. Now see, that looks, I think 1.5 cups would have been plenty. Oh. Yeah, now it's just wet. And without an egg, I wonder if that's going to harden up. You know what? I'm going to give it a try. Yeah. I could put a little more Kodiak in there. Why not? I need to firm it up a little bit. It got a little too wet. I know. This stuff of not using a recipe. Well, I don't know. It's very wet. It's going to come out more like cake. What are you going to do? I like it more crumbly. But I'll eat anything, so. Especially when I'm starving to death and I don't want to wait anymore. This, because there's not egg in it and stuff, it's going to cook fast. It is really wet, though, so I don't know how fast. I'm going to throw that in a second. And I'm going to just, scrape the sides. Very important, scraping the sides. I use my scraper. I scrape the bottom because, I don't know, what is it about flour? It just, I don't know, it just, doesn't like to, especially whole grains. Oh, geez, I hope I didn't make too much, and now I'm going to go over the edge. Oh, this is going to be nice and high and fluffy looking. I think this is going to be fine. I know. Alrighty. Well, I usually don't hold my camera off to show you the end result. But you know what I'll do? I'll do a short, and I'll have the recipe in there. And let's not use 2 cups of coconut milk in the future. Let's use 1.5. Yeah, why not? Or 1 1/3 even to 1.5, depending on how you like your cornbread. So see how nicely it fits in this? That's going to puff up and give me a higher cornbread. So I got cornmeal, Kodiak pancake mix, I've got honey, coconut milk, baking powder, and that's all she wrote. I'll let you see what this comes out like in a short, plus the recipe. Right? Is that what I want to say? Sure, why not? Okay, and I'll do another video, because I'm in the mood to do videos, on what I'm up to in my closets. That's my story, and my cornmeal, and I'm sticking to it. Bye.